Hello, I am here. I am starting the stream. Welcome back to the McGrory YouTube channel, and I am picking up where I left off this morning. So, for anyone who missed it, we started our hardcore playthrough, and then my grandparents showed up. So, I'm gonna start the install of the new RLS Overhaul. Oh, go for it, bud! It's so good. The hardcore mode's amazing. But yeah, so this is our hardcore car, the faithful Piccolina. And we started off by just doing a few of the races around the map. So I think we're probably going to continue with that and see if we can make some more money. I can't remember if we did drive the distance. Let's go down and check. Yeah, don't really remember. But let's see what it's saying. Well, I forget we're on hardcore. I can't exactly go racing around corners and running red lights. The police will come after me, so we'll run this one since there's no police around. But yeah. Oh, the overlay is covering the stream. No, okay. Thank you for letting me know. That's embarrassing. So yeah, okay. I guess now, welcome to the stream, and I am doing hardcore, and I am making a right mess of it. I started this stream earlier on today, and then my grandparents showed up, so I had to kind of bail on the stream, but I figured we would just pick up where we left off, and get stuck right back into hardcore mode. So I think what we could maybe do, let's try some of these time trials that were added to the game. I think you start them in here. Is this the parking bit? Like, because I don't really like those ones. Right, dockyard parking and first steps. Yeah, we don't need to do those. Okay, I guess the time trials are not in hardcore. That's okay. We'll go do the other events then. So we'll head up. We'll probably head up the coastal road. In fact, no, I know what we can do. Oh, okay. CG has been playing Farming Simulator 25, so I've got quite a few hours into Farming Sim 23. What was the last one? I can't remember. But yeah, I've got quite a few hours into that. But I haven't played 25 yet, purely because it's not on the Game Pass, and I'm not sure if I want to pay the money for it. If it was on Game Pass, I definitely would have had a shot of it. But yeah, so let's get up and we'll do the introduction to police chases up here with the D series. Can we sneak past here? Yes, look at that. Piccolina domination. Oh, there's police, and they're upset. They're chasing someone. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage to get past these cars. We can. Where are they going, and who are they chasing? Okay. They're stopping up here. Okay. Can we just, like, sneak past? Because they've had a crash. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. That'll do it. We don't want to run this red. We will get chased. So just take it nice and easy. Look at that little engine. It's so cute. Tiny wee engine. Honestly, the Pickle might be the best hardcore car. Yeah, I think the Piccolina is. We had Rune on earlier on, and they were saying that so Rune put a lot of work into these cars, and the Piccolina, which is probably the worst car, actually came out being the best of the lot. So yeah, we did start a stream and we did like an hour worth on it with the Pessima, but the Pessima was awful. And then suddenly the save corrupted for some reason. So, yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. But, yeah, so we started over, we got the Piccolina, and now we're just sticking with it. So, let's, oh, actually, we need to turn around, because the place we're going is actually right here. Okay, so surefire way to win this first time every time, right? Is so. Oh, okay, it's the unpaid fines one first. I forgot. Then it's the D series one. The D series one, I've got a foolproof way to win it every time. Right. Here we go. Grand Marshal versus Pessima. The easiest way to do this one is just a little, a nice little pit maneuver. Oh, they braked. That was weird. They never brake. But yeah, if you can get a decent little, they've damaged my wheel, so now I can't turn. If you can get a decent pit maneuver on them and then just pin them like that, you can get them done pretty quickly. Oh. That reset the timer for some reason. Okay, well, that's what it is. We can retry that one. All of that was a little bit weird. Okay, here we go for a pit. Right, okay, that worked. Now you just need to pin them because they'll never really reverse for some reason. I've no idea. Oh, I started to reverse, but okay, it didn't matter. We got it. So that's done. The next one, we can just. This one's super easy. So it's going to start you in 2-wheel drive high. If you just switch to 4-wheel drive low, you'll get a much sharper acceleration, and then you can just hop across the highway. So there we go, 4 high, knock it into drive, sorry, 4 low, across the highway. None of them spawn on this, and then when they do eventually spawn there, you just pop across, and that's it. We just now need to drive to the house. It's not that crazy. Can win this pretty much every time. These cars, for some reason, they don't really like. What are they doing? You know. And then so low 4 will top out, but that's not really an issue. And then it's just a case of kind of turning and then popping across. And done. So you've got 1:20 to do it. We did it in under a minute. And for the pleasure, we made 1,300 bucks. Can't argue with that. If I was you, I'd get Farming Simulator 25 when it's on the Game Pass. I have over 200 hours on base game map, and even though they say in the update they fix the game crashes, they don't. Since 1.6 my game crashes. Oh, that's very weird. That sucks. Oh. Yeah, okay, I'll wait for it to come out on Game Pass rather than buy the game. I mean, I assume it will be on Game Pass because the previous ones have been, so we'll see. But yeah, let's check the map and we'll see what other races we have unlocked, because it's been a while since I've done more than this. Oh, there's Highway Loop. That sucks. Oh, West Coast Circuit. That also kind of sucks, to be honest. But it would do. There's Go Home, which is easy. RLS One Lap Wonder. What? Oh, these are all new. Let's go do the One Lap Wonders. That sounds fun. Okay. Yeah, One Lap Wonders. That's going to tell us to go a really silly way, which we're not going to do. We're going to go right here. And we'll go down through the grandstand. So we're already at 4 viewers. That's not too bad. When I called it quits earlier on, we had AngySumo, we had Raceless, we had a bunch of good people in the chat room, and we were all having a really good time. Yeah, I think I had a total of 10 viewers, which is, you know, crazy good for me. But yeah, 10 viewers, and then my grandparents showed up, so I kind of had to cut the stream short, but as where it is, you know. We'll see if we can get back up close to that. I might actually post the stream into the chat so that people know that I'm actually redoing this. In fact, you know what? That's a good idea. Let me go and post that into the chat. Just now. Yeah. Okay. I will post the stream into the chat, and then people will know that I am streaming. Take that link. And boom. Right. Nope, that's the wrong link. Hold on. Boom. Right. Nope, that's the wrong link. Hold on. Boom. Right. Nope, that's the wrong link. Hold on. Okay, right. We should be good. Okay, so that should be posted, and I'm going to go and do the 1 lap wonders. Goodness, this thing's slow. Oh, it's behind the rails. Okay, sure. Oh, there's 7 events there. Well, I tell you what, we'll do the normal one first, right? Let's do the West Coast Circuit and the Wendover, and then we'll hop over. Sir Right Tamer, hello. What a cool name. Okay, take the wide line so that we're not involved in any crashes. And T1. Damn, this thing actually drives really good. It's been a long time since I've driven this. Plenty of grip. That Pessima is really quick though. It just walks away from us on the straights. Looks like we might have the advantage in the corners, however. Okay, we made it through the dreaded chicane. If anyone's been watching my my series 1, 2, 3, or 4, you'll know that I have severe issues with the chicane there. Don't know what it is. Just keep making mistakes, wrong braking times, keep spinning. Yeah, honestly, cannot get that that chicane down. Very, very weird. But this car drives great, actually. I doesn't feel like it weighs 1700 kilos. It feels a lot lighter than that. Which, to be fair, is the mark of a good race car. If it's balanced enough that you don't notice the weight of it, that's pretty impressive. Had a quick look earlier today and I'm debating buying a Subaru Legacy. You can get a nice one for under 5k. Yeah, I mean, look, Subaru Legacy, especially the estate ones, or whatever they're called, I can't remember, the kind of estate touring wagon body shape ones, are really, really nice cars actually. But they have some reliability issues, especially the diesel one. The diesel one is like the least reliable diesel ever. The petrol ones, I think the non-turbo engines are the worst for reliability. And the turbo ones have usually had quite a rough life because they're bought by people who can't afford a WRX, so they've had the snot driven out of them and they're usually just not in the best of condition. But if you can find a nice one, they're very, very cool cars. Volvo V70 is also nice and can get a very nice one for similar cost. So Volvo has the opposite reputation. It's usually well looked after, not raced about, nothing too crazy. The diesel is awesome. The petrol is also awesome. I like Volvos, especially the generations where there were 5 cylinders, which was like right the way up until like 2010. They were kind of all 5 cylinders, the 2.4s and the 2.5s. So yeah, personally my money would go into Volvo. The problem is that trying to find a nicely spec'd Volvo is quite hard because they are old people cars. So most of them are silver with a black interior, and they might have interior options, but the exterior looks a bit boring. So trying to find like a real nice kind of R design or, top spec sport looking one is kind of hard. And if you don't get one like that, it kind of just looks like a little bit of an old person car. But I myself have looked at Volvos quite a few times because they are cheap, they are reliable, they are good on fuel. And they're huge, you can fit anything you want in them. Yeah, I would lean more towards the Volvo there. The Subaru is the cooler choice, but it's the riskier choice. Okay, Rune's 1 lap. Oh, okay, we get to drive his Bolide, which I've driven before. It is pretty damn nice. It's pretty good. The problem with the Bolide is, even the best driving one in the world, it can be super, super fast, but if you make one little mistake, it's all over. It's all over. It's so, so hard to recover from. So let's see if we can keep up with Mr. Rune. Okay, so we've got a better launch. Again, that's not actually Rune driving, that's the AI, so... Ooh, okay. That was spicy. So, can we outrun the AI? That's the real question here. But they're pushing harder than they usually would. They're pushing a lot harder than they usually would. Oh, when these V8s harmonise, it sounds amazing. Oh, okay, I didn't mean for that to happen. We'll let them get back through the inside, because that was unfair. Okay, they're cutting me off on the inside. Let me sneak through. There we go. Okay, kind of boxed them out a bit. But it's done. There we go. Okay, the chicane where I always mess up. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're through. That's fine. Such a good looking car. These GTR variants are just so cool. Especially the long nose, long tail. The long tail is a spectacularly good looking car. No, I was trying to read the comments. Okay, right, I got that. Finally. Good. Looks like we got a good lead on Rune though. Maybe they crashed out. Oh, I'm about to crash out because I wasn't paying attention. Woo. Big mistakes are being made right now. No. No. That sucks. Okay. Right, let's not look behind us this time. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so if you're looking for an estate that's you know, convenient and reliable and cheap to run, can't really go wrong with a Volvo, to be honest. Yeah, really can't go wrong, especially if you don't care about the spec. If you're not looking for anything special, there's 1,000,001 Volvos out there that'll do the job, no problem at all, mate. It's amazing how 300 horsepower really isn't that much horsepower, but with the right power to weight ratio, with the right gearing, with the right chassis, 300 horsepower feels really quick. Like, this thing feels quick. And it is quick, it's an actual race car. But with only 300 horsepower, yeah, I'd say that's pretty impressive. Oh no! Yeah, okay. Achieve first place is 3 grand though. We can do this. If I can just stop crashing out, we can definitely do this. Whoa! That was unfair. Right, this is at 5th time lucky? 4th time lucky? I can't remember. Okay. I didn't mean to block them, but they did rear-end me. Kind of worked in my favour, to be honest. No. Ah. Goodness. Right. Okay. First try, I almost had this. Yeah, so people would say you should go for the Subaru, but here's the mistake that I have made too many times. I have always tried to have an enthusiast daily car, and it has bit me in the backside far too many times. Yeah, it's bit me in the backside too many times. I now think that the smart thing would be for me to buy a small van as a daily. When I say a small van, I mean like a Volkswagen Caddy or a Ford Transit Connect or something like that. Something that's cheap to run, reliable, still comfortable enough to drive, no problem at all, because at the end of the day a Volkswagen Caddy is just a Golf, and a Golf is a comfy car. You know, that's fine. But what I don't need is what I currently have, which is a twin-turbo Jaguar XJ Super Sport. So, yeah, I've learned my lesson. If having a normal daily car allows me to then have a fun sports car, then that's a no-brainer, you know? So, yeah, that's maturing, is realising that not every car needs to be fast and cool and awesome, you know? Hear it, it's right there, but we did win. That's $3 grand in our pockets. Okay, continue. There we go. So who's next? Who do I need to beat next? Knator, what's he got? Ooh, a Pesma. Okay. Okay, right. I only get $1,000 for this one, if I win. Okay, more power, but also more weight. Okay, brakes are great. Grip's excellent. It's kind of weird. The front end kind of rotates independently of the front, like it's always at like slip angle, which is interesting. But it drives great, actually. It drives really, really nicely. Yeah. Okay. This thing works. This thing really works. Feels really, really quick. That was so fast. This thing's rapid. I like it. Kind of locked up the tires a bit there. Trying to be too aggressive with my braking zones. Yeah, that was a nice car to drive. That drove really well. I'm very impressed. And another $1,000 in our pockets. Let's see who's next. Blackout. Okay, and a BX. That sounds fun. Okay, we have a big cammed out 4-cylinder. Okay, much better start than the AI. Okay, brakes aren't as good. I feel like they've taken out... I hate this actually, I really don't like it. When they take out overall brake pressure. So that they don't have to worry about ABS. But in actuality, all it does is mean that you have less brakes. Because there's certain points where you totally could use much sharper brakes if you were just smarter with your finger, you know? Smarter with the brake. On the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. There we go. Yeah, so for example, see when we come down this hill, there's going to be a big moment of compression right here, where I would be able to put on so much more brake, but because they've turned down the brake pressure, I can't. So I'm actually losing quite a lot of time at that big compression point, where I could be taking advantage of all that extra pressure on the tires and the extra grip to get the car slowed. But I can't, because max brakes is just is actually only like 50% brake, which sucks. I don't like that. Nice car to drive though, plenty of grip, plenty of power, very smooth. Yeah, nice car to drive, but that's a shame that it's that the brakes have been messed with. Brexta. Ooh. Brexta with a bar stow. That's fun. Right. Okay. That doesn't sound like a V8. I wonder what engine's in this. Must be one of the keep engines, but I don't know what one. It's a turbocharged 6-cylinder, maybe? Sounds weird. I was kind of hoping for a big V8, but fair. I mean, for a live axle rear end muscle car, actually drives really, really nicely. They've managed to get it to grip up really well. Big sideways moment there. Not a problem for us though. Yeah, it's a damn nice car. See, there we go. I was full pressure on the brakes there, which would have locked the tyres up if it wasn't for the fact that I was under full compression, giving me all that extra grip. See, brakes just lock up if I go full pressure. Go, lap done. Way faster than the AI. Demolished them. Deleted them. Like to see it. That's what we like to see. Okay, who have we got next? Machu. Okay. Another BX. Let's see how this one feels. Okay. Interesting looking car. Looks like a kind of Japanese street racing car rather than an actual like track race car, but it doesn't really matter what it looks like, it's about how it drives, and I'll tell you what, it drives plenty of grip. That's a lot of camber though. Like a lot of camber, which means that yes, there is a lot of peak grip mid-corner, but traction, the rear end likes to step out. I wonder if this car was maybe built for a wheel, because it doesn't respond very well to controller inputs. I think if you were able to be a lot smoother, like on a wheel, this car would be easier to drive. But it's very oversteer prone, and it's because of the sheer amount of camber on this. Well, it doesn't look like there's that much on the rear. Hey, Sergey, I'm still here. Thank you, dude. Thank you. It's nice to have some people watching. Keeps me entertained. Keeps me interested. Keeps me wanting to continue to play. There we go. Coming up to the finish line. Don't do anything excited while I'm gone. I'll try my best, CG. Try my best. Okay. Who's next? Match is done. Ah, Bougie! And it's a Wendover. Of course it's a Wendover. It's always a Wendover with Bougie. He loves a good Wendover. And I love a good Bougie. He's a nice guy. He is a nice guy. Ooh. That sounds spicy. 450 horsepower. Damn, this thing's heavy. Again though, doesn't feel as heavy as it actually is. Feels very smooth, very predictable, cool, calm, collected. It's a little bit bouncy in the mid-corner, which I would maybe say is a product of it having not enough spring travel. But drives great. Drives really good. Questionable choice of front wheels, but you know, each to their own. I was too busy trying to look at the wheels. Yeah, very questionable, but each to their own. He's not fallen into the trap of trying to lower his pressures, his braking pressure. And on the brakes. Very nice. Damn, Bougie, it turns out you know how to build a good car. His commitment to the Wendover is finally paying off. There we go. That's this one done. I think we've only got one or two left now. Let's see what's left to be done. Bougie Pichu. Okay. Pichu is the final boss. And it's a sunburst. Okay, okay. First sunburst. Usually not the biggest fan of how sunbursts drive, but let's see how Pichu has his set up. You never know, he might surprise me. I mean, first of all, that's a pretty cool pit. Pretty cool kit. I don't think I've seen this before. Big gunshots. 354 horsepower, so a decent amount. Definitely not the lightest car we've had, definitely not the heaviest, so excited to see how this handles us. First impressions are that it's a sunburst that's very predictable, it's very easy. It just kind of grips and then it understeers a bit, but then whilst understeering it still grips. Yeah, this is indeed hashtag confirmed a sunburst. Those gunshots out the exhaust are not my taste. No, not into that. But yeah, this is the first car to not have a livery on it. Just a nice plain yellow, looks quite nice. Nice and simple. Straightforward. Let's take a look at the interior view. So it is kind of stripped. That's a sequential box. We have a roll cage, but I don't know what this thing is. There's some sort of torn texture going through the middle of the car. But yeah, it looks like it's not got the strip dash or anything like that. It does have the digital readout for your gear selector. And shift lights, that's quite nice. Yeah, it's a nice car. Fantastic, so that's all the one lap wonders beat. Continue. Yeah, so I've done the bus. Oh, good morning, Dave. I've done the bus strat, but yeah, I mean it definitely is a way to make money and start your game off, but I like the initial grind in RLS, so I don't really like just jumping over it with the bus, doing taxi missions, so yeah, not too sure how I feel about that. Not my style of play, but I mean each to their own, you know. Each their own. What happened to the missions that were here? Piccolino start is the best start. Yeah, I would agree. Definitely speaking to Rune, who created all these cars. They definitely agree. They say the Piccolino is by far the best. Oh, this is the new drift trial with the new car. If I remember correctly, I did this one and it was actually very, very easy. Okay, here we go. Okay, might take a little second to get used to this car. I forget that it does actually... It drives well, but a little bit weird. At the end of the day, it's a low-power street car, so that's fine that it drifts a little bit weird. but it's not really my style. I think that it should probably have a little bit more steering angle. We'll use this run just to get used to it, and then we'll try again once we kind of have the car dialed in. I mean, we've actually... Oh no, we haven't. I was going to say we've won because we've done 8,000 points, but we need 20,000 points. Okay. Times 5, so that means we need 4,000 points. We're on 2,500. Do we think we can do it? Yeah, I think we can do this. There we go. That's a win. Hey, Justin's in the chat. Nice. Good to see you, Justin. For anyone who hasn't watched them yet, myself, Justin, ShiftTab, and Raceless have just done a really fun roleplay series where we did 3 days of Sick Week, which was kind of following effectively what Cletus McFarlane and his crew have been doing with their drag week. So we bought junk cars from Joe's Junk. We had $7,500 to work on them. And then we went on a drag racing holiday. And I won't spoil who won, but you're currently watching their stream. We had a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. And that really does come across in the videos. I'm quite proud of how those videos came out. They are really entertaining. And the cool thing about them as well, and sorry, I'm currently doing something off screen. That's why the game isn't changing. But the cool thing about those videos is that, yes, there are like kind of staged moments, but there was always someone who wasn't in on what's about to happen. So there's always, at all times, at least one person who's having like a genuine reaction to seeing what's on screen for the first time. But on top of that, there was other times where like I did one of the gags, and I was kind of playing the part. And I kind of turned the corner and the van's been stripped. And it was me that stripped the van for the gag and placed it there. But I turned that corner and I see it and I just found it so funny. Even though I set it up behind the scenes, like I still just found the gag so funny. And then knowing that Raceless hadn't seen that happen, he was away taking a quick break when I set it all up. So we set it up as something for Raceless to like cold react to. And it was just so funny. He nailed it. And I think we all brought our A game. We were all, you know, having a really good time. We were on it. We were all like cracking jokes, and it was great. Yeah, genuinely just a fantastic, fun series to film and edit. And yeah, the people that have watched it have gave me very nice reviews of what they think of it. So hopefully they're not just being polite. Hopefully they truly did enjoy it, but we definitely had enough fun to justify it anyway. But yeah, I can't wait to do another thing like that. I think Raceless wants to do another one based around off-roading, which would be really good fun. I just don't think we have a script or a plan or who will be taking part. Like nothing's planned yet. Nothing's planned. I think all we know is that we'd quite like to use some of the off-roaders for the next one. Maybe that's something I'll start speaking to Raceless about. He's not well at the moment, unfortunately. So everyone wish him well. But yeah, it's something that I think we would all love to get into planning the next one. That one was very easy. Suspiciously easy. Corkscrew. Okay, in, donut, out. Okay. Doesn't sound like too much of a challenge. We'll find a way to mess it up though. That's kind of just how it works. Okay. Sideways nice and early. Handbrake extend. In nice and tight. Out nice and wide. Don't know if we need to hit the cone or just close to it. No, I think we're supposed to hit it. For some reason we got 0 points. Is that because we failed to hit the cone? Okay, this time we need to hit the cone, right? Hit the cone. Okay, so wide entry, tight into the barrel. Wide exit. Hit the cone. Did I hit the cone? No, just really super close to it. That sucks. Okay, one more try. Well, we're going to try until we get it, but it should only be one more try, hopefully. Right, so, initiate. Ooh, we're going a little bit wide, but still keeping a nice tight line to the barrel. Okay, wide exit, hit the cone. Yes, guaranteeing the cone hit this time. And across the line, what did we get? 24, 26, 28. Hey, all three. Told you this was it. This was the turn that was going to win. So, what do we need to do next? Let's check. Let's just have a general look. Right, so we're at $18,000. That's just not much. That's not a lot of money. Definitely not enough money. Tamper proof, that pays 2,700. That's not bad. That pays 4.5. But it's a really hard challenge if I remember correctly. Oh, that's 7.2. I mean, I hate this race, but let's do it. Let's do it. So we need to go down to the highway. What is the fastest way there? Probably is actually, if we don't want to do off-roading, which we don't really, then yeah, we'll do some off-roading. That's fine. We'll do some off-roading. Okay, so we are going this way. Yeah, so yeah, please watch the Sick Week episodes if you haven't. They are so much fun. So much fun. Especially episode 1. Like, I think it's the one where we did the least amount of like content-y stuff. But it was, we were all so excited to get into the recording session. We're so excited to kind of be just a few friends hanging out, and kind of just going with it to see what would happen. There was a few races that we did that just kind of like happened, like really organically. The race from the salt flats back to the road was kind of just like us leaving the pits as a crew. And I think Raceless said to ShiftTab, you know, I bet you I can get back faster. And it just happened. It just turned into a big race that was chaos all the way back to the road. So yeah, it was really, really, really good fun. I love those type of episodes. Like, recording's fine, and I can have a lot of fun. Live streaming, that's fun as well with you guys keeping me company in the chat. But yeah, actually having some friends to kind of bounce jokes off of makes a huge, huge difference. Like, I can be kind of funny and things like that. Like, that's fine. But when I have someone there to bounce the humour off of, and create like a feedback loop of jokes. It's just so much better, so much better, so much easier as well. Okay, so I think if I remember correctly, the trick to this race is to not put the car into like race mode or anything. Like leave it in the normal mode with the sports gearbox, and then actually don't try to drive that fast. Like just keep pace with the cars, and eventually you will just be able to pull ahead. It's been a long time since I've played these right enough. Okay. I remember this being a big killer going down onto this bridge. Ooh, he's had a big moment. I'm now having a moment. They've had a moment. We've had a moment together. Oh, what a mess. Nice and smooth. How did the first attempt go? So first attempt I got the pessima and the game save corrupted. So I had to restart, and I did, and I got the Piccolina, which is the save that I'm on just now. But then midway through that stream, I think we're about an hour and 45 minutes in, my grandparents showed up, and so I had to like quit the stream quickly to get down and see my grandparents. So whoa, big lag spike, big lag spike. Okay, that's not worked out very well, has it? Right, let's restart this race, which is a shame because we're halfway through it, but that's what it is. Okay. Oh, we are accidentally in. There we go. Right, restart again. Yeah, so I had to like kill the stream. So when I say like part 2, what I mean is literally part 2. Like, no more grandparents here. Kind of thing. Let's put it in sports, see if that gives us an extra couple of horsepower. Doing missions is the weakest way to the garage. So earlier on, I tried to do the circle track and the pessima, but that's when I discovered that the game was the save was corrupted. So I'm kind of scared of that. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of hot lapping at the moment. You're doing the equivalent of looking at your phone while driving. Yes, you're totally right. Trying to read chat and reply to chat and think about chat whilst trying to focus on my most hated race in this whole game is proving to be a challenge. So yeah, Devin, what do you recommend I do, bud? Give me a recommendation. This is your challenge. Tell me how to play it, bud. We've cocked it up again. Probably got some alignment issues after that one. big alignment issues. "80 laps of the dirt oval or 35 laps of the alternate course." Probably the best bet. I've done both this batch. 80 laps of the dirt oval. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, I'm up for doing some laps of the oval. We've got decent money sitting right now. After this race, we'll have about 27,000, something along those lines. If I ever complete this race, I need to stop crashing. Let's see if I can cut this a bit. Try to make it back through. Nah, that didn't really net us any worth at all. And now we have no front aero, so we can't turn. Yeah, okay. Okay, yep, that's that. Wow. That was brutal. Evening career. It is indeed, Justin. It is indeed. This is hardcore career. Okay, right. Devin is telling us to go do the dirt oval. Let's try the dirt oval into Piccolina. See how it goes. We need to make our way there first. Oval won't be that long of a drive. Does this have lights? I don't think the Piccolina has lights. That's a problem. Technically it has lights, but they're just useless. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that Scintilla race, I don't know why. It's just so hard. It's so difficult. I mean, the car's just like one tiny little mistake and they are completely out of control. Damn, this thing's slow. Oh, it just got very dark. I'm not sure the dirt oval is lit, so should we just like magic it back to daytime? I think we should, because I can't see a thing. There we go. It's daytime! Would you look at that? Ooh. Why are the police stopping? Doing laps is compounding income. No point in doing 10 to 20 laps. It's either all or nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see how much this thing makes down the drag strip. Right, okay. We'll need to just go and see. It's just that's not a very interesting stream, is it? Doing 80 laps of the dirt oval. That was a very long quarter, but so long that the tree cancelled out. 22.57 seconds at 59. So that means the 0 to 60 time of this is actually over 23 seconds. That's crazy. Alt course is better for entertainment. So when you say alt course, do you mean going up to the big raceway start line and then basically turning right at the bottom of the straight here and going up there? What I would call short course. Is that what you mean? The shorter version of the big racetrack. Yeah, okay, that's what you mean. Cool. Let's try it. Let's see how long it takes to do a lap of the big racetrack in this. How? What the heck is that? Is that my storage box? Yeah, that's my storage box. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how that fell out, but I'm not okay with it. Cannot stage for an event while in a pursuit. I'm not in a pursuit. Cannot stage for an event while in a pursuit. Why not? I'm not in a pursuit anyway. Should I like control L? Devin, do you know what's going on here? You cannot stage for an event while in a pursuit. I'm not in a pursuit. Try jumping out the car and then back in. No. That's really annoying. Okay, let me save. And then... I don't want to upset the cops. They're going to charge me a fortune for no reason. Nah, okay, right. No, we're not doing hot laughing. We're going back to doing missions. Maps. What races are available? Highway Loop 2. That one's a bit better. Oh yeah, getting in another pursuit. Yeah. Dart back onto the track. They won't follow you. What? The cops won't come onto the track. You sure? I don't trust you, Devin. I don't trust you. Sneaky. Right, diner drift, dockyard drift. What's that? Yard barker? Wait, what? It's right here apparently. Right. Let's try it. Okay, it's in here. Yard barker. Right, let's try it. With a Wendover? A Wendover drift car? That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. $30,000 points. Okay. Well, it sounds good. Okay, I'm into the Wendover drift car. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, right. Okay, through the gap. Woo. I think we've validated that one, unfortunately. Oh, we're doing okay. But did you find out about the secret feature that we added to career? No, I didn't. I didn't. Should I know about it? Are you gonna tell me about it? Would you like to DM me on Discord about it? No one tells me anything anymore. Honestly, you take a week off to move house, and suddenly no one tells you anything. Can't be leaked until next patch. Trying to think. Usually it's Tristan that leaks stuff to me rather than Raceless. Raceless is too good at keeping his mouth shut. I kind of wish he was less good at it. But yeah, I don't think I've spoke to Devin in a couple of weeks, so yeah, haven't really got the latest on what's going on in career. Wait, how did I lose my drift chain? Did something happen while I was reading chat? What did we get? 27,000. That's just not enough. Not good enough. Can't be leaked until next patch. Devin, I feel like some kangaroo court's happening right now. Yeah, Devin, tell me, leak it into my DMs, and if it is top secret, I'll keep it top secret. That's perfectly fine, but let me know. At the end of the day, I am RLS staff, like, there's absolutely no harm in me knowing what's going on with RLS, since I'm RLS staff. I just haven't spoke to the guys, that's all. Some people have figured it out by now. Okay, well then surely there's no problem with an actual staff member knowing what it is. Dang, I need to get back on more. Okay, not even Raceless knows because he'd have it removed. Not even Raceless knows because he'd have it removed. Well, if that's the case, is it really something that you should do? Like, you know, if the man himself wouldn't want it, is it really something we should be doing? I know the answer to that is probably just yes, because why not? But sometimes Sometimes I feel like Devin could use a morality check from someone. Absolutely, like that was that 1,000,000,000% or something. Oh, these have been reset, or is it just that first one? Did I like fail the first one? Okay. Okay, sure, right. Let's. Maybe I'll need to hop in a chat with you and Tristan later on and find out what's going on. I love that Devin isn't really involved in any of the dev work. He just really hangs out with Tristan a lot. And so now Tristan's like taking orders from Devin. Devin's gonna just showed up and is like, dude, make this thing happen. It was really good fun. But then again, I am meant to be doing dev work or helping with dev work, and I've not touched it in weeks. Oh, I know that hardcore was like your brainchild. I think that obviously Tristan did most of the coding. You kind of came up with all the ideas, and then I think Rune. Yeah, I know Rune made the cars for it. So. Yes, I know there has been a lot of tomfoolery for hardcore. But do you know what, dude? You've done a good job coming up with all the different angles on it and how to balance it. And yeah, it's been a smash hit. I think it's been massively enjoyed by the community. I think a lot of people don't get it, which is fair because a lot of people don't get RLS full stop because people are people, but yeah, I mean, hardcore, as far as I'm aware, has been a resounding success. Ooh, that's a good question. Would I rather have a Miata or an MR2? Now, I think that would depend on what generation of MR2. So, my dad is a massive fan of the SW20 MR2. And I also love that car. I know the chassis has its issues, and the snap oversteer and general fidgetiness of an SW20 MR2 is a real issue. My dad's wrote off like 5 of them at this point. So I think I would rather. Oh, I would rather drive a Miata, but I would rather own an SW20. Because it's a cooler looking car. It's a cooler sounding car. It's a cooler car. Full stop. To be honest, the SW20, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so Devin's saying there's a lot of changes for the next coming patch. That's very exciting. Very, very exciting. I love that. Yeah, you've just kind of hijacked Tristan's time now at this point. And you're getting stuff done. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, to the dirt track. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can have any luck at the dirt track. It's also worth saying on the Miata versus MR2, the MR2 has a pretty... It has a nicer interior. It's still not exactly nice, but it's a cooler interior. It's a nice interior. More than the Miata anyway. Do you have a favourite American car? Oh, that's hard. So, I'm a big American car fan. Like, absolutely massive. You know how the joke is that you cannot always want what you can't have? Apparently I'm still in a pursuit. So for me, that's American cars. They're really hard to get in the UK. They're very expensive in the UK. But, so for me, it's got to be a 1968 Dodge Charger, specifically the 68, because in 69 they switched to the different rear lights, which I don't like as much. And they also put a divider in the grille, which I didn't like at all. In 70 they went back to the big open grille, but it still had the worst rear lights. So definitely a 68 Charger, or a 64 Cobra. Did you happen to get into a chase and escape on foot? I don't think so. Yeah, 64 Cobra, 427, 67 Camaro. It's a muscle car that drives well. I'm not entirely sure it drives well. They all had leaf spring suspension and solid axle rear ends and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, the 67 Camaro is a pretty damn cool car. I like the later years of that, when they went to the more open grille with the deep set front lights. I'm more into that look. I think that was 69 and 70 they went to those. So yeah, I'm much more into that look, but I mean, if we're talking about 67 Camaros, David Freiberger's Crusher Camaro has got to be one of the coolest project cars of all time. Good picks. I'm partial to slow mid-70s barges myself, mostly because they're a lot cheaper. Yeah, so in the 70s when the gas crisis hit and the cars all, you know, they brought in smog for California and all that. So you had these like 8-litre V8s that were making 115 horsepower. So the cars were crap, but damn they were cool. Like really, really cool. Even, what were they called? Like so before the G bodies came out, you had the
battery low.
Goodness, like the luxury Chevrolets. Was it the Belvederes? I can't remember, but yeah, you're totally right. It's the big, soft 70s. Yeah, my name is Earl El Camino. Sick. Yes, very nice. Very jealous of that. Oh, did you hear that battery low? I didn't think you would hear that. That's my headphones. Let me just get these wires switched about so I can plug in my headphones. Where's the plug for my headphones? Oh, I forgot it's around that side. That's not going to work. I might have to go find another USB-C cable that will work, because this one won't. Or maybe it just means I'll need to end the stream soon. So for now, we will just continue on as we can. I'm not being chased by the police anymore. So that's good. How are we doing? We're still at $18,000. That's just not enough money. Damn. And claiming these milestones doesn't do anything because Devin is a masochist. Got it tattooed on my leg too. Nice. Nope, I did nothing interesting while you were in the shower. I just messed around, pretty much. We still haven't really achieved anything. We still don't have any money, despite doing a lot of races. Wait, did I lose money there? Is that why? Because I should have a lot more than that. I should at least be in the 20s. What happened? Financial history. $500 for insurance. $500 for insurance. Why am I being charged insurance so much? I got $1,000 for the dash cam footage. $600 for that. In the latest patch, I did one playthrough getting the garage by just doing deliveries. That's nah, nope. Absolute masochist behavior. That's nope. Favorite German car. Ooh. Oh, that's a question. Oh no, I've ruined my alignment on this. That sucks. Okay. Favorite German car. I love Germans. So it would have to be. That's really, really hard. Okay, what about... I forget the name of it. The Mercedes 560 SEL. But then tuned by AMG before AMG was in-house with Mercedes. You had to take your car to AMG or the rough Yellowbird. But yeah, the Mercedes that I was talking about ended up becoming the pig nose race car. Not pig nose, pig. Was it just called the pig? Can't remember. Big red Mercedes race car. Very, very cool car. It's actually meant to be a luxury car. But they took it racing because it just had crazy amounts of power. But yeah, rough CTR Yellowbird. Pretty damn cool car. Right, okay, you are getting love tapped. Ready? Love tap. Bye. Bye. Okay, come on, cop. Chase me. Chase me. 1967 VW Beetle. Might be slightly biased because we have one though. Bad person who made it, but great car. Start. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, VW was literally the people's car, made by those people, yeah, that time period, the most famous time period for Germany when they were actually led by an Austrian. But yeah, so yeah, you're totally right, and a lot of people give it a bad rap because of, you know, who commissioned the building of it and stuff, but it's a cool car. You know, the old Beetles are sick. Herbie is cool. There was actually a chance that I was going to get one of them as my first car, but then my dad told me not to buy one because my first car I need to be able to actually drive rather than just spend all my time and money maintaining it. So I didn't go for one. As much as I would have loved to. But yeah, I like a Beetle. I do like a Beetle. Oh, there's another copper. Copper! Ooh, that's a bigger crash than I wanted. That was aggressive. I'm gonna do you for police brutality. Although he's fixed my alignment. Alignment sorted. I don't know if it took out my radiator though. Oh no, it's air cooled. Yeah, it's air cooled. Who cares? Beetles are sick. Too bad they were throwaway cars. Yeah, that's another problem. I find it quite interesting as well. So 69 Dodge Chargers were also throwaway cars back in the day. The cast of Dukes of Hazzard destroyed thousands of them during the running of that show because they were so cheap that they may as well just use them and abuse them, you know? So he got stuck. So yeah, it's quite crazy today, right? It's quite crazy the amount of awesome cars that today we would dream of owning, and yet back in the day they were so cheap that people were pretty much just throwing them away. Yeah. Again, I mentioned David Freiberger's Crusher Camaro. That's a great example of it. It's called the Crusher Camaro because someone had traded it in for smog credits towards the price of buying a new car. And what an awful thing to do. You know, what an awful thing to do, because David bought it for like, can't remember, $700 or something, as a running, driving car. And now it has, don't know what engine's in the Crusher Camaro now. Last I heard it was like a supercharged LS7 or something. I can't remember. But like a lot anyway. Like a lot of power, and it's a very, very cool car that's now world renowned as one of the coolest project cars ever. So yeah, someone wanted to crush that for like $700 towards discounting a new car, which is just crazy. Well, this is an easy way to make money. So you just go, love tap a police car, and then come hide in the bushes at the racetrack. It seems to work. I'm not proud of it, but it works. Okay, yep, the cops are not bothering me over here. That's good to know. That is very good to know. $500 for that one. That wasn't as much money, unfortunately. Let's check messages. Ahaha! Hello, Mr. Police Officer. Now, if I hit a pedestrian car, will that extra upset them? What about if I love tap another cop, right? And that, whoa, he got very upset there. Fuel tank ruptured. No, that's very not good. And I'm also stuck under him. No, this is bad. This is very bad. Bad, evil, awful things are happening here. No. Okay, right. If I can get into the off-road area, but I don't know what to do about fuel. That's a real problem. I may have just screwed myself, everyone. This might be the end of hardcore. Nah, it's not. I'll just do like car jockey stuff. If this is the end of hardcore. This is definitely the end of hardcore. But yeah, I'll just do car jockey missions, and still like run from the police and stuff. Oh, they're coming. Oh. Oh. Hello. Wait, did they just wreck themselves out? What's going on? Why am I not being caught? I evaded the cops and I got $1,100. Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. Can I? I don't have a garage to tow to. Can I tow to the road for free? I can. That has towed me to here, which is fairly useless. Let's be honest. Where's the closest fuel station? I didn't realise that the fuel tank was at the front. So I figured we have no radiator. We have nothing important up front at all. As long as we're lucky enough to not destroy our steering, then the front end of this car is expendable. That's what I thought. But I was wrong. You can jump in an AI car and surf it to a job. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Obviously. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, can I do this? Is this going to work? Ah, okay. For this one, you can't change the car type. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let's hope I can pick up enough momentum to get me down to the bottom of this. It's a rear engine car. Where else would it be? I don't know. I figured maybe under the seats. Look at all that space that's under the seats. I don't know. And now we roll. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. I'll keep rolling, 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 rolling. At least it's peaceful. We can just think of it as an electric car. Makes no noise. It's now extremely fuel efficient since it uses none. We're not going to break the speed limit. But we might also not actually make it to the next downhill part. Can we maybe start like bobbing and weaving? That's meant to do good at keeping the car going. You're totally right. I am now hypermiling. Yep. I am hypermiling. This is not good, is it? Come on, let's use this tiny little bit. Come on, we're right on the cusp of the hill. Come on, if we could just get over this little bit, we can make it. Come on, 3. Come on, give me 4. Give me 4 miles per hour. Yes, show me that we're on a hill. We're on a hill! 4 miles an hour. This is it. 5, 6, 7. Come on, yes! We did that! We're going downhill. Fantastic. I am happy with this. There's a gas station past the turn for the industrial area. Yes, you're totally right. If I can hold enough momentum, I can get down to there, fill the tank, drive it to a race and repair it. You're totally right. Sue the police for police brutality and get 40k from insurance to repair the vintage pickle and buy a house and scrap the car. I mean, that's not bad. That is not a bad idea. That's really not a bad idea. We're really picking up some speed now. Oh, we're about to hit night time, and again, this doesn't have lights, so we'll go back to day. Okay. And 40k isn't buying much house on the west coast. True. Ignore the fraud required to do that. Yeah, I mean, fraud's only a crime if you get caught, right? Isn't that the old motto? Isn't that why there's so many bankers in jail these days? Okay. Right. How do we navigate these cars? We're almost there. We're so close. I can see the petrol station. No, these cars are stopping. That's going to get in my way. Okay. Oh my goodness, we pulled it off. Oh no. Look at the fuel price. $250. And it's already leaking, right? Okay. But the pickle is alive. And I seem to remember that if you come up to one of these races, I think I did this earlier on. View details, switch to your car and repair for 1 voucher. Woo! There we go. Come on. No longer leaking fuel. Yeah, it's abandoned. Yep. Oh, there's my storage box. Why does that keep falling out? That's sad. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Can I do a donut? Come on, let's do a donut. No, no donut thing. Decent exploit. Hell yeah. Yeah, so you totally can use World Editor to repair your car, but I don't feel like that's in the spirit of hardcore. You know what I mean? Technically repairing the car at all is not ideal, but you know, that is where it is. But that's, you know, it's just don't worry about it, you know. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I think that might be us for the night. My my headphones are dying and I don't have the right cable because I'm still in the middle of moving house. And I'm tired and I'm just, yeah, I'm hungry. It's now dinner time, so that car is going to be worth -1 million now, lol. Gotta love my auntie. What? It's worth -1 million. It's worth -1 million. Okay, well, I guess I'm never selling the pickle. Simple as that, yeah. I'm never selling the pickle. Right, so that guy's running away. This guy's getting love tapped. Love tap. Oh, did it not count the love tap? Was he too preoccupied? Hope you love that car because it's yours for a while now. Yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, I'll never sell the pickle. I don't like to sell my starter car anyway. I'm cool with that. I'll keep the pickle. I'll keep the pickle. I'll do it all up real nice. And we'll use it for loads of stuff when we finally buy a garage, which might happen tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll see. I might stream tomorrow. But for now, we're calling it quits for tonight, guys. Take it easy. Have a nice night.